Hey guys, you already know what day it is. We're so happy you're here hanging out with us and with Honey and Doodle, of course. Welcome to our boat, Splash House. We're total rookies, but she's kept us safe and we love her for that. 10 out of 10 recommend buying a boat with only a week of experience, but 0 out of 10 recommend your first sail during a polar vortex. If you know, you know. This week is such a fun one. Our nieces and nephews are going to love it because turtles. Honestly, it turned out to be one of the coolest encounters we've ever had with sea life. Thank God we caught it on camera. At least the second time. And thank God it isn't a time lapse. Anyways, we go snorkeling at our favorite spot, tackle some boat projects, and sneak in a quick yap session. Let's jump in.
Cooking with Keenan.
Okay, so this is one of the simple breakfast options that I've chosen to do while sailing on a boat. I've always wondered what people do, just because you're always moving constantly. Your fresh food doesn't last that long. So I've been doing overnight oats with some protein powder in it to get a little extra protein, since that's also hard to do while you're sailing. I've been using the Ghost Protein Oreo flavor and it's been delicious. Cassidy wants to try the Clean Simple Eats, so that might be something that we try in the future. But yeah, it's just been a lot easier to do this and have it ready to go for the next 3 or 4 days instead of waking up every morning and cooking breakfast if I don't have nice fresh eggs or something. This is an easy backup solution. I'll show you how to make them real quick. Super simple, easy, and then I just throw them in the fridge and let them get nice and cool, and it makes the texture a little bit better. So first thing I do is measuring cup, half a cup of rolled oats. Then I do 1 scoop of the protein powder. And it's easy measurements because it's all half a cup. Then I do half a cup of milk. We have almond milk because it lasts longer. And then 1 to 2 teaspoons of honey. I tend to do about 1.5 teaspoons of honey, just because I like the texture and the flavor, the sweetness that it adds. And then I repeat the process for the next 3, and then I got breakfast for 4 days. So yeah, super easy and delicious. A lot of people add like chia seeds and other fruit and nut mixes. I haven't gotten that into it yet, but this has been working for me and I love the taste, so I'll keep playing with it.
What are we gonna do today?
I think we should go for a little snorkel over by the Cistern Rock. See if we can spot some seahorses today, because we saw a post that somebody saw some seahorses. And then we might have some friends flying in later today. So if we meet up with them today or tomorrow, we'll see. What would you want to do today? And then of course we'll take the girls to the beach.
Oh, that sounds great.
All right, then the last step is just giving it a nice stir, making sure it's all mixed up until it starts to look like that. You don't want to have any clumps of protein or anything.
I would say it looks better, it tastes better than it looks. It doesn't look very good.
It tastes delicious. It tastes like I'm eating dessert for breakfast, but it's pretty healthy. Look like that when it's finished. And then plop it in the fridge. Let it cool overnight, and it's good to go.
So what am I eating for breakfast? I'm not an overnight oats girly. I don't like the texture. Maybe they'll grow on me, but I'm having a piece of sourdough. This is our last loaf of bread. Just thawed it. So this is a special occasion because we haven't had it in a while. And I have some butter and salt. Salt is key.
Sometimes peanut butter. We're all about simple and inexpensive out here.
But this is delicious. All right, and after every breakfast, I've gotta hydrate. I drink Propel every day. Also, let me clarify that this is a reused water bottle. They just get cold faster, so we put them in these. And I'm having raspberry lemonade, and then Keenan is probably gonna have a blue or purple Gatorade. But this is the only way we stay hydrated.
Sponsor us, Propel.
I also don't know that we're that hydrated still.
Don't say that about the product.
No, I mean the product makes me feel hydrated. We just still aren't drinking enough water, so we have to have something with electrolytes in it, or we definitely will be dehydrated. Definitely recommend getting powdered electrolytes if you're coming on a boat. It makes it easy to use. Yep.
What's your favorite flavor?
I really do like the raspberry lemonade. I'm a big lemonade girl. I pretty much get all of them. I'm not a grape girl, which is unpopular opinion, but I like raspberry lemonade. I love the berry, and I also love the just lemon, straight lemon. So
Turns out boat life had us eating very different than back on land. Basically, we started slowly withering away. You know, balling on a budget will do that to you. Next season, we're definitely stepping up our food game, so if you've got any genius boat-friendly meal hacks that don't taste like cardboard, drop them in the comments below.
good start. Disgusting.
Somebody bailed on me. All right, go ahead. Me and the turtle, we had a moment. I think I might have fell in love. He came up and literally said, "Fin, noggin, yeah," to the camera. It was crazy.
And we saw a barracuda.
I'm pretty sure two barracuda.
That freaked me out, and then I wanted to get out. Also, the clarity's not great today. But I think it's because it's cloudy.
Yeah, staring at me in the grass.
The barracuda was? Did it scare you?
We were about to leave and go back to the boat, and I was so bummed I didn't film the previous interaction I had with the turtle because he got so comfortable with us and would come right up to the camera. But while we were talking about that on the dinghy, it's like he knew because he started coming right back to us saying he wasn't done
Better
yet.
hurry. Go get your turtle.
And then your boy went full rookie mode and recorded the whole thing in time lapse. I know, not my finest moment behind the camera, but honestly, even at warp speed, you can tell that this was a cool experience. 15 minutes or so just cruising around with these turtles who seemed just as stoked to hang with us as we were with them.
Honey, do you have anything to say about boat life? thing. You're that tired? Do people want to know, do you get good exercise on the boat?
She said, let me show you.
She is so tired from all this exercise that she actually doesn't want to do the interview. Any other words, honey? Okay. Doodle. 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 Doodle, the people want to hear from you.
She's camera shy.
What are you working on, Keen?
I just set up our new siphon hose, so that way we can pump the gas from one container into the dinghy container.
And then we would be using that for fuel too, right?
We have a second one that we'll use for diesel, just so we don't get any cross-contamination for whatever reason. Yeah. Gotta release all the gas pressure too. All right, so I'm just getting the spare gas container up higher than this gas container. This is the one that's empty that's currently in the dinghy. This has to be up higher. It says at least 11 inches higher so that gravity can feed the gas into the container. Ignore the water in the boat. That was from a little rainstorm that came by. Oh yeah, Honey's always my sidekick during boat projects. Actually, it looks like there still might actually be too much fuel to do this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wonder if the gauge isn't quite right. No, because then I have to mix oil with it, and I won't know exactly how much I'm putting in to be able to mix the right amount of oil.
Can you see in that hole?
Yeah, I can see the gas. I'm pretty sure there's too much in here for us to be able to do that. We might need to run it close to dry and just keep that with us. Yep, there she goes. You better grab her. Ooh, you got lucky, honey. Oh, you got lucky. You got lucky, girl.
My reaction time was way too
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just keep using this because there's still a bit in there. And we'll do it then another day.
I'm back. I'm back in the boat. Feels so good. I've missed it so much. I just don't think that you'll ever get over this gorgeous blue water. Anyways, this is the mess that I'm dealing with, and I'm gonna clean it up. We're gonna start our morning picking up the boat. I don't know if any of you guys live in small spaces like RVs or boats or vans, and if you feel like your boat gets this messy or if this is just an us thing, which it very well could be. So I'm gonna start today before we get too far ahead of ourselves, picking everything up, and then we are going to enjoy the day. It's been raining here the past few days, so we gotta have some fun. Clean the boat with me, make the bed with me, and Honey. What are you doing, honey? Okay. Let's turn this off. So this won't be amazing, but I usually start by trying to get the sheet up as high as I can. Once the sheets are up, we kind of go for the lived-in messy look, and that's why I got linen sheets, because I thought that they would maybe give that vibe, because I feel like I had heard people talk about how hard it is to make a bed on a boat. Excuse me. Can you get down? Come here. Can you get down? Where's your dad? Okay, good girl. Okay, then to try to make it look a little prettier, I try to fold this down. I also fold this back. Oh no, I don't fold this back because the sheets ended up being a little bit more pink than what I wanted, but we really like them. They're the Quince linen sheets, and they're just a little bit pinker than the wallpaper, but that's okay. They do shed a little bit, but it's not all that bad. Pop those up. Excuse me. I still have the tag on this pillow. Got it from World Market. And then I usually make it look pretty once I'm off. Oh my God, that doesn't look great. Just this one side. That is a water bottle. Okay, that looks pretty good. Acceptable. I did just spill water though. Ta-da! Okay, bed is made, check. Now to unpack the suitcase. Honestly, when I go home, I typically don't bring anything but dirty clothes because we don't have our washing machine installed still. And I have more clothes at home than I do on the boat. So instead of taking home my clothes, I just take home all the dirty clothes. So all of these are clean and now I just need to put them in the drawers. Oh, Keenan, I got your waterproof phone case, by the way. He keeps dropping his phone in the water. I get rid of this because having a hard-sided suitcase on a boat is not the smartest idea because it doesn't pack away very easily. But I had quite a few trips, or I had 2 trips, and it just made it easier. We won't do it next year, but now we know. So getting rid of this, so I have a little bit more room to work. This is quite boring, huh? All right, anytime I do laundry, I always try to organize this a little bit more because anytime I grab out a shirt, everything gets unfolded. But it does the job, it holds my clothes. I know people say that when they move on to a boat, they reorganize it like 100 times before it's done. So I'm just gonna let that be my excuse. My hanging clothes are on this side, and then my folded clothes are all right here. When I was home too, my mom is obsessed with these linen pants, so I did get a new set of linen pants from Old Navy with like the matching top. They're so comfy, easy to throw on. So I thought that would be a nice addition to the rotation of clothes I wear every day. I also got this little tank top to go with it. It's a really cute set. I'm sure you'll end up seeing it. I made the mistake of turning off the fan, and it is so hot down here now. It's really sunny today, so I think it's gonna be quite hot, which can't complain about. I have to soak in these last few, I feel like we only have like a week left, which is crazy. So now it's feeling like we're on vacation and it's coming to an end. But the good news is we can come back and we're doing it again, and hopefully this is just our life now. It is funny, since we were here when it was cold still, like we do have a lot of sweatshirts and stuff on board, so I will be excited for next year when we leave in November. I guess we still will have some chilly things, but I feel like in North Carolina in November around Thanksgiving, like I would wear a short sleeve still. So hopefully we won't have any sweatshirts, maybe like one, just because the sweatshirt is nice and cozy. Because if y'all remember our maiden voyage, nothing like that ever again. The one down thing about my closet, it does go front to back. So getting clothes is always kind of interesting, but it does the job. Also, I got some new things when I was home and don't have any new hangers. So don't know that I'll be able to actually hang all this stuff like I'd love to, but I might be able to put multiple things on a hanger maybe. This is definitely too many clothes for living on a boat. We tried not to overpack, but we're chronic overpackers, so. All right. It's as clean as it gets on a boat, for me at least. What do you see, honey? Hatch views. All right, since we've been back, we've just been chilling and working. What'd we make for dinner?
Bang Bang chicken. We haven't had it in so long, and Cass is money at making the Bang Bang chicken sauce.
It's so good.
It's gonna be yummy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
First bite test. Did you already have a bite?
Yeah.
As good as you remembered?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's hot. You're gonna be sweating.
We spent the rest of the night doing what we do best, chilling, watching the sunset, and high-fiving the moon as it rose. Life on the water doesn't get much better than this. And that's a wrap for this week's video. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope you enjoyed. We have some completely different content to share with you guys next week, and we're excited to see what you think. It may be a little slower, but for those of you that keep asking for longer content, next week is your week. So if you think you know what it is, leave a comment down below, and we'll catch you next week.
Thanks for watching.